Functional medicine is a scam, and here's why. Okay, but before you run off, hear me out, okay? Because I'm saying this from the perspective of me being a functional medicine integrative health practitioner myself. So stick around. And if you are new here, hi, I'm Kelsey. I'm a Christ centered integrative health practitioner, and I help women overcome chronic health symptoms without sacrificing their peace, their faith, or their finances. So if you're all about that too, then make sure you stick around and click subscribe because we're going to have so much more fun content for you. All right, so let's get into it. Why I believe functional medicine is a scam. So, the biggest issue that I see in the functional medicine community is the concept around root cause healing. Okay, if you're not familiar with what that is, it's essentially it's an approach towards health and healing that emphasizes on the fact that you can find a specific root cause to XYZ symptom that you're experiencing, right? That there's some sort of cause, some sort of reason for why you feel the way that you feel, whether it's fatigue, if you have hormonal issues, skin issues, GI issues, there's a reason for it, right? And that we can find those root causes. And when we fix those root causes, then you will finally heal your body, right? And so while yes, I do agree with this approach, and we actually implement a root cause approach in our practice, but we do it with a twist, right? And there is one caveat with this root cause approach. The problem I see in root cause healing is that it pretty much puts the patient in a disadvantaged position. Okay? And this is what I mean. If I am someone who is going through a host of health issues or symptoms, or even if it's something like IBS, I have GI issues, bloating, constipation, skin issues, and all of these things, right? I am seeking for solutions and resolution, right? I'm looking for some answers to figure out what's going on so that I can finally heal and be at peace with myself, right? But the thing is, when you start on this journey of root cause healing, it is very easy to fall into the root cause chase, okay? Meaning once you start digging into that rabbit hole of what the root causes are, you will find yourself just continuously digging and digging for more answers, because here's a hardcore truth, in fact, that I'm going to shoot at you, okay? And that is, your body is fluid. Your body is never going to be perfect. You're never going to not experience symptoms. You're never not going to have certain symptoms come up, right? And so this is just a hardcore fact that we all have to come to terms with and actually make peace with and be okay with, so that when you actually choose to heal and choose to embark on a root cause healing journey, that you can do it from a place of peace and you have a good foundation, right? And that it's not taking a toll on you by trying to chase all the root causes, because guess what? You may find yourself experiencing some symptoms come up here and there. Maybe it's the same symptom, or maybe it's something different along the way throughout your life, right? And so it becomes a really tricky thing for patients to overcome and make sense of, because, okay, you are now implementing this protocol with 20, 30 different supplements. It's taking a toll on your finances because it can get expensive, which we'll get to that in a second. But yeah, you're spending a lot on protocols, supplements, pills, and you're implementing all the things. But the point of doing all of that is not to get to a place of perfection, which is usually the case. It's usually the mindset where a lot of people fall into because of the overabundance of information overload that we have from social media and in the internet about our health, right? And we see people who seem like they're living very perfect lives and who have perfect health. And so we have this this idea in our heads that that's what we should be attaining for ourselves. And it's not attainable, and it's literally impossible to have perfect health. So instead of optimizing, and striving for perfection in our health, we should really be working towards bringing more balance and peace and freedom for ourselves in our bodies, so that we don't have to stay in this state of dependency and fear mongering, right? Of all the different reasons, all the causes and reasons to why my body's breaking down, why I feel ill. It's all the toxins. I'm surrounded by so many toxins. I have to buy all of the wellness trends, get the best water filter, and like it just it's a rabbit hole, right? And so instead of trying to put ourselves in that place of perfectionism and control, we should try to find more grace for ourselves, patience and peace, and just build that discipline to steward our bodies well, because that is still important, right? We do have that responsibility, and that need to keep our and maintain our health, but we are made wonderfully and beautifully in the image of God, and He cares for us. He cares for our bodies. He cares for our health, and He knows our desires. He knows our pains. So we can actually let that go. We can surrender a lot of our struggles to Him so that He can actually heal us, right? Christ, God can heal us, right? And so we can surrender that, so we can, while we're on our health pursuits, we can do it in a way that brings us more peace, more freedom, and less overwhelm and fear. The other thing I wanted to bring up is that functional medicine can also rack up the bills just as much as conventional medicine. And I've seen patients spend tens to thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on functional medicine practitioners, and sometimes not even getting labs included in the picture. And oftentimes you'll just walk away with a list of supplements, a protocol, maybe a couple of different protocols to work through for the next couple of months. Sometimes you don't even get that hands-on ongoing support, and you get very few touch points with your practitioner. And so it's a hefty investment for, you're not getting a ton of support with that. Now, that's not saying all practitioners do that, but from my experience, what I've seen in my clients and their history with working with other functional medicine practitioners, it's out there, and you could be saving so much money. In our practice, we offer more touch points in our practice, and we do it for a fraction of the cost. We prioritize those touch points because we understand that that's the support that you need while you're on this type of a journey. And so we offer bi-weekly follow-up sessions. You have all your labs included in your package, in your container when you begin. So you have everything laid out for you. We're walking with you. You have hands-on support along the way, and we start at a minimum of at least 6 months so that you have a dedicated amount of time with full-on support for all of your questions and concerns. As a practitioner myself, and as someone who has been on a healing journey themselves for many, many years, I get it. I understand. I understand the need and the desire for getting those answers, right? But I do believe that there's a better way to do it, a way that can, again, give you more freedom back, to give you peace, and that you can have clarity and not overwhelm with making health decisions, no confusion or overwhelm when it comes to deciding what to buy, how much to invest, and also, to protect your finances too, because that is another root cause. Anyways, so if you are someone who is actively working on your health and you're looking for answers, you want to get to the root cause, maybe you need some labs done, or maybe you need to do some retesting, but you want to do it in a way that feels good for you. You want to do it in a way that feels in alignment with you and your faith. And if you also feel in alignment with our approach, definitely reach out. Let's see if we would be a good fit to work together. You can go ahead and send in your application for our private, complete healthcare experience. This container is all inclusive. You will have all of your labs included for you with all the touch points. And yeah, you're going to love it. So if that's you, send in your application and let's have a chat. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and follow us on our other social channels.